Good morning, children. Today we will do the ending part of the chapter The Rat Trap. Before we continue, let's recall what we have read. Till now, we have read about Rat Trap Peddler, how he used to do begging and petty thievery to survive. We also read about his visit to Old Crofter's house and the way he has stolen 30 kronots from his house. Then he reached Ramsajo Iron Mill. There he met Iron Master, who came into the forge on nightly round. His daughter Edla Wilmanson talked to him in a friendly manner and convinced him to come to their house and stay with them for Christmas Eve. We also read how the young girl interceded when the truth came in front that the peddler was not an old acquaintance of Ironmaster, which means the peddler was a stranger for them. Let's continue the chapter. After that, Christmas Eve at Ramsajo passed just as it always had. The stranger did not cause any trouble because he did nothing but sleep. The whole forenoon he lay on the sofa in one of the guest rooms and slept at one stretch. At noon they woke him up so that he could have his share of the good Christmas fare. But after that he slept again. It seemed as though for many years he had not been able to sleep as quietly and safely as here at Ramsajo. So, on that Christmas Eve day, after the breakfast, the peddler slept till 12 o'clock, till noon time. Forenoon means till 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock is called noon time, and before 12 o'clock, that is forenoon. So, and after 12 o'clock, they woke him up and given him the lunch. After lunch, again he slept. It seems as if he had not been able to sleep for so many years because today at Ramsajo he was feeling so safe in their house. That's why he was sleeping continuously for a long time. In the evening, when the Christmas tree was lighted, they woke him up again and he stood for a while in the drawing room, blinking as though the candlelight hurt him. Blinking means opening and closing the eyes quickly. But after that, he disappeared again. 2 hours later, he was aroused once more. He then had to go down into the dining room and eat the Christmas fish and porridge. So, even in the evening time, the Christmas tree was lighted up. They woke him up, went to drawing room, and his eyes were blinking there as if the candlelight is hurting him. So for few minutes he stood there in the drawing room and then disappeared from there. And again at dinner time he was called, went to the dining room and ate Christmas fish and porridge in the dinner. Porridge is a sweet dish which is made with milk. Next, as soon as they got up from the table, he went around to each one present and said thank you and good night. But when he came to the young girl, she gave him to understand that it was her father's intention that the suit which he wore was to be a Christmas present. He did not have to return it, and if he wanted to spend next Christmas Eve in a place where he could rest in peace, and be sure that no evil would befall him, he would be welcomed back again. So after the dinner, he went to Ironmaster and the daughter to thank them. So as he reached near the young girl told him that the suit which he is wearing, he can keep it as a Christmas present from his father's side because it is her father's desire to keep that suit with him, and there's no need to return that suit. It would be a Christmas present for him. And she further added that if he wanted to spend next year Christmas Eve in a place where he could rest in peace, so he's most welcome and he can visit their house again next year. The man with the rat traps did not answer anything to this. He only stared at the young girl in boundless amazement. Boundless, means endless. Amazement means surprise. So he was so surprised what she was saying that he couldn't answer. The next morning, the ironmaster and his daughter got up in good season. Good season means got up in good mood to go to the early Christmas service because today was a Christmas day, 25th December, and they have to go to church for prayers. Their guest was still asleep and they did not disturb him. When at about 10 o'clock they drove back from the church, the young girl sat and hung her head even more dejectedly than usual. When they returned from church, the girl hung her head dejectedly, means she was so disappointed. Now, why she was disappointed? Let's see. At church, she had learned that one of the old crofters of the ironworks had been robbed by a man who went around selling rat traps. There, they got the news that the rat trap seller, whom they have given shelter, he is a thief because he has stolen some money from old crofter's house. Yes, that was a fine fellow you let into the house, said her father. I only wonder how many silver spoons are left in the cupboard by this time. Now, father pointed to his daughter that this is the same fellow who is staying at our home. And now I am wondering whether our silver spoons are safe at home or not. The wagon had hardly stopped. Wagon is the vehicle on which they have gone to church. The wagon had hardly stopped at the front steps when the ironmaster asked the valet is a servant, whether the stranger was still there. They confirmed it from the servant whether the person is at home, the peddler is at home or not. He added that he had heard at church that the man was a thief. The valet answered that the fellow had gone, the peddler had gone, and that he had not taken anything with him at all. On the contrary, he had left behind a little package which Miss Wilmanson was to be kind enough to accept as a Christmas present. So the servant has informed that he has not taken anything. Instead, he has kept behind a he has left behind a small packet like a gift for Edla Wilmanson, which she should accept as a Christmas present from his side, from Peddler's side. The young girl opened the package, which was so badly done up. Badly done up means which was so badly wrapped that the contents came into view at once. She gave a little cry of joy. She was so happy to see the gift. She found a small rat trap, and in it lay three wrinkled 10 kroner notes. But that was not all. In the rat trap lay also a letter written in large, jagged handwriting. Jagged handwriting means rough handwriting. So, what was the gift given by the peddler? A rat trap. In the rat trap, there were 30 kroner notes which he had stolen from the old crofter's house. And not only this, there was a letter also. Now, what was the content of the letter? Let's see. Honored and noble Miss, since you have been so nice to me all day long, as if I was a captain, I want to be nice to you in return as if I was a real captain. For I do not want you to be embarrassed. Embarrassed means to feel awkward at this Christmas season by a thief, but you can give back the money to the old man on the roadside who has the money pouch hanging on the window frame as a bait for poor wanderers. Now, he has written a letter to Miss Wilmanson that you were so nice. Therefore, I want to be nice towards you in return. And I don't want you to feel embarrassed. That's why I am giving these 30 kronors, rather, I have kept these 30 kronors which I have stolen from old crofter's house. I want you to return this money to the person who has hung the money pouch, who has hung that leather money pouch near the window frame as an attraction for the poor wanderers. The rat trap is a Christmas present from a rat who would have been caught in this world's rat trap if he had not been raised to captain, because in that way he got power to clear himself. Now, what else he has written? He has written, this is a present, this rat trap is a present from a rat. He calls himself a rat, from a rat who would have been attracted by the worldly temptations, who would have been caught in the rat trap if you, Edla, has not raised me up. You have not uplifted me to the level of a captain. Because you have uplifted me, therefore it gave me power to change myself. So he says that I am changed because you have given me power, you have raised me up to the standard of captain. Now, how he ended up the letter, how he signed the letter: written with friendship and high regard, Captain Von Stale. So he signed himself as Captain Von Stale. Why? The understanding and love of Edla Wilmanson have aroused the conscience of the tramp. Edla's nice behavior and kindness has changed him. Goodness in his heart has been awakened, and he behaved like a true, dignified captain. And like a captain, he wrote a thanks letter to Edla, accompanied with 30 kronos, with request to return the money to its owner. Thank you.